good, everybody? It's your man EC1 coming at you with a video. Let's talk about it. So the Philadelphia Eagles are going to have 40 million cap space. They're going to have a lot of draft capital with compensation picks. They just got 3, I think, today. We have enough money to play with. You talk about impactful players. I'm looking at young guys in the secondary that you need to bring. Whether it's Patrick Queen, a very good linebacker from Baltimore. At the end of the day, I don't want 30-year-olds, don't want 32-year-olds. I don't want guys that have been off the team that was just released. I want guys that are going to be impactful, guys that are going to be stars, guys that are going to put fear into fan bases like the Giant fans, the Commander fans, the Cowboy fans. I want the whole NFL to be talking about these moves. That is impactful. A Saquan Barkley with the Eagles, with the best offensive line in football, would be a humongous move. I understand. I wouldn't mind Swift, but Saquon Barkley, if he could stay healthy, and I think he can under this offensive line, he's a star. He's a guy that can just take a defense and just put them in a bad situation. There's been a lot of rumors about Xavier McKinney coming to the Eagles, a 24-year-old that's looking like he's going to leave the Giants. Young draft pick that they took out of Alabama, was very high up on him coming into that draft when they drafted McKinney. I wanted the Eagles to draft him. Unfortunately, we couldn't get him. He was an early second-round pick. He could be available. He has connections with Devontae Smith. He has connections with Jalen Hurts. I think he has connections with Leonard Dixon. You got a lot of good players in this free agency, and I expect Howie Roseman to go out there, put his guys that he thinks is going to be the best fit for this team. And hopefully they're young. And hopefully they're impactful. Guys that are not been cut from a team. I know there's been a lot of interest in guys like Poyer, a 32-year-old. I don't want him. I don't want Justin Simmons. I don't want Tre'Davious White. I don't want those type of guys. If they're not young guys, they're not 24 or 25 or 26 or 27, 28, I don't want them. They got to be stars on this defense. I'm tired of washed up players. Like I said in my live stream, we're getting guys off the dumpster. Out the dumpster. We're dumpster diving. We're dumpster picking. We're going into trash cans and taking leftovers. We're going after moldy sandwiches that have been left in the trash because we're too cheap to go to the damn grocery store and we're trying to save money. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's a thing that got to stop. The one-year deals got to stop. If a guy like Xavier McKinney, and you're able to sign him for multiple years. I want a guy that's here for years. And I think Howie Roseman is going to do that. I think Howie Roseman is going to have a great free agency. There's been a lot of different sources that have been saying the Eagles are intrigued with the safety market. Whether it's going out and get a CJ Gardner-Johnson, who I thought we should have paid last year. You let him go to the Lions and you didn't replace that. You know what I'm saying? You have Sidney Brown that's coming off an ACL injury that's not coming back into October. You need competition in that room with Blankenship. You need competition with Kobe Dean. Whether it's go get a Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen would be helpful. A 24-year-old. I think he's only 24 right now. Willie Gay Jr. is only 23. You got a lot of moves that you have to make. You have a lot of money. Go out there, get some guys that are going to be in this building for now and the future. Stay away from the 30-year-olds. That's all I got to say. This got to be Howie Roseman's time of the year. Like, think about it. Howie Roseman, this is like Christmas to him. $40 million in cap space. You're going to have a bunch of draft picks, including compensation picks. I mean, look at this. The compensation picks and the picks that you're going to have for this year you got like this Eagles team is, I truly believe they're going to have a mindset of what will it take to get to a Super Bowl and not get there, but win it. And that starts with free agency. Last year, that free agency that Howard Roseman had was one of the worst free agency. None of these guys that we brought in were impactful players. You signed Greedy Williams, wasn't on this team that long. Emmett was traded. You brought Kevin Byard that didn't do nothing. Okay, now the defense coordinators were bad. You know what I'm saying? But you got brand new coaches. How are you going to be Super Bowl type team? How are you going to get to a Super Bowl? How do you start building a roster for that type of time? It starts with free agency. Howie Roseman, getting guys like Xavier McKinney. That's how you build a Super Bowl. You need defense to stop Mahomes. If you don't have defense, you're not going to be able to win a Super Bowl. You need defense to stop guys like the 49ers. You need defense in general. And with Fangio, you need the right players that are going to fit his scheme, but also guys that are going to be impactful playmakers. Xavier McKinney is a ball hawk, a guy that doesn't give up a lot on over top. It's a very good coverage guy, very good ball hawk. Can find a way to get to the ball. We saw that last year with Jalen Hurts. He was making 2 interceptions, I think, in one game. So to get a guy like that would be humongous, and it would be very much good for a future team like the Philadelphia Eagles who are building a Super Bowl roster. Or even a Cam Curl, 22-year-old. Like I said, this defense has to be a free agency top priority. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy EC1. Peace.